Hey folks, let me go outside right quick. I am going to be from the Chicago Pin Show. I usually in Eastern time, and so I think I'm going this way. Don't worry about it. And now it's Central Time, and so I was like 45 minutes late. So I'm going to go the show. I hope y'all can hear me. You know, if audio is coming through. I'm using a new setup, so auto work. So, we'll go in the front door of this here pin show. Probably a lot of wind. That piece immediately. All right, let's face this way. All right, so this is walking into the pin show here at the Marriott. We have this. Hey, Cameron, can you hear my audio? Just want to make sure before I get too far into this thing that I can actually be heard. Ooh, it's a little wobbly. All right. So this is the awesome atrium here at the Marriott, and you can see that the pin show is actually going on over in here. Yeah, good, solid. It's going on over in here, and also there's a whole ballroom back in the back there that's full of people doing pens. So here is the front desk where you will come and sign in. They have various things here. Oh, they have mugs. These weren't out last time I was over here. $5 for a mug? All right, well, I'll have to come back and get a mug. And also with you. Hey, Teverman, sorry about that. They have some of the Chicago KWZ Blue from last year. Well, sorry-ish. And we actually have a nice, really nice bar here. Right there. Which we're having pin hangouts and all that sort of thing in. We've got some soccer here on the TV. Really nice little seating area. Hey, Melanie, welcome. All kinds of places to sit and relax, take a load off as you try to enjoy the pins that you just got. And you kind of come in through this away.
And it wouldn't be far. It's only down the
And all of a sudden you're in a pin show. We have the whole Crusack clan here. They're also all sorts of awesome stuff. I will go a little slower around once I give you the lay of the land here. Sean Newton is here, and Liz Newton. There's another Crusack. They're all over the place. Hey, how's it going? Oh, sorry. Jerry, was it? Yeah, this is Jerry from Additive Pens. If you've seen those pens with the cool spirals built into them that are all 3D printed, that's the guy behind him. Well, one of the guys behind him. Yep. He brought some pens, but he won't sell them to us. Is that one in your hand? Yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
Well, you can check out the forums online on our social media. We have some stuff there.
Yeah, check out the forums online with their social media. I'm not actually sure how much of that side this picks up. It's a whole new microphone system.
Yeah. Is it live or?
Yeah. Doing YouTube live, I think. So far, it seems so good. This is a fountain, which is incredibly loud, so they turned it off for us, which is nice.
Nice.
Otherwise, it would be... and you'd go nuts from the constant roar. They turned it off eventually. Yeah. Here's some of the Newton wares. I keep looking at this piece of ebonite, which is pretty awesome.
Looks like one of those topographical maps.
It does look like a topographical map. Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. Or a heat map or something odd.
Exactly, like you're looking at a heat signature or something.
Yeah. Yep. It is a pretty hotel, Drew. This is actually a really nice hotel. This is Laura. No? Oh, she's hiding from the camera. Norway says hi.
Hi, Norway. Chicago says hi back. I'm Swedish.
And then she just ran away. You couldn't see her on camera. In addition to awesome pens, by Sean. Liz has all kinds of very cool and totally thematically appropriate, super appropriate for today, all manner of pin wraps. These are the ones that stand up, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, like right here. Put a couple of pins in there and it stands right up. Very convenient. Thanks. Then we have this pin case I've been drooling over a little bit, and this guy who wants to sell me that pin case that I've been drooling over a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, well, also, I'll be crying, but my wife won't murder me nearly as much. That's right, I just won't tell her. She won't notice. It'll be fine. Or she'll forget. Do I have to trade? I don't know, we'll talk later. All right, let's think about it. Yeah. What do we have here? A pair of the BYO beers. We have Jenny over here. Jesse here. I feel like I've been getting it right the whole time. I don't know. I like those kind of names. Brian Chu says hi. Only to you, not to Jesse, though. I don't know why. Look, I don't. No. Have you got some Chewbacca pens in there? Yeah, Brian Chu pen. You want to check these out? Go to Red Dragon Pen Company. I'm on it. Yeah. Oh, he says he said hi to you first. I just missed it. When it's live, the scroll is quick. Let's see. Oh, nice. Keeping him busy. Jessie has a very cool thing here on her table, which is this entire set of nib testers. You just jam that sucker on there, pull it out, and play with whatever nib you want. She has almost all of them in here. She is missing a couple, but...
No, there's 2 blank spots, and some people put it in the wrong spot.
Oh.
Blank spot.
Probably goes there. Cool. And you can see people have been trying this out. It's always fun to see what people write at pen shows. We got all my hopes. The word flexible, some people's names, little swirly cues. I make a lot of these just because I know what nibs feel like, I think. Oh, I scratched myself in the garden. That's all this is. Don't worry about my hand. I'll survive. She's got all kinds of Esterbrooks here. There's every color. Evgeny's going to touch every one, he says. He will probably not lick them. There's also some Evgeny original art back here. So if you're into art, come see him. On the other side here of the atrium, we have the Franklin Christoph row. Plenty of inks to be seen, leather goods, the new waxed canvas stuff, which is very cool. So, like these. Go yell at them canceling Taylor Firma. They know. They know. This is a new thing that I didn't see until we were putting these out this morning. Nice bright orange leather notebook cover. And back in there where it belongs. There's a working dog down here doing his job. She'll unharness him and you can pet him if you come by. Have the metal pens in here. All sorts of stuff up at the top. That is the normal line of pens. There's an Audrey. She's really been working on her collection of pens and flair there on her name tag. Gotta have the flair. Brian Chu says hi. Oh yeah, we have a Naps. We have a Naps pen. Tilt it down a little bit. I'm getting all the glare. There you go. Perfect. Yep. Melanie and Rick also say hi. I tell you, I put Audrey on the cam and everybody starts talking. Yeah, these are all the nib testers they have out. They bring these to all the pin shows, and it's actually kind of, it was my favorite thing to do at a pin show when I first started going. Alexander? I did. Yep, Alexander the dog. Who was it with all the Esterbrooks? That is Jesse. Jesse, do you have a website for your Esterbrooks? Wait, here we go. That's Jesse's informations. You got a phone number on here even. Wow, look at you with a phone number. So yeah, vintagepenshop.com. Go check that out. Send her an email. If it's an Esterbrook, she either has it or can get it probably. She, tons of repairs. She's the best person to have around for Esterbrook's, I think. She said I'm an awesome person. I know y'all can't hear. That's probably what it said. Take a snooze. That's good. All right, let's see, where were we? Down here we have show prototypes. These are the ones that are left. These are one-off colors that they only bring to pen shows. So this is sort of the first place that a lot of people head for as soon as they get to a pen show. There are all kinds of cool ones left, and there will be more tomorrow. I'm surprised this one's still here. I love that. It's a little Model 20. Yeah, this green and blue one is really cool with the off-color section and finial. Yeah, I really like this one. There's several here that I like. There are several from this morning that I really liked. They got sold immediately. Oh yeah, it's kind of a transparency smoke section. Oh yeah, we have a new Jonathan Brooks here on the table. There are some Brooks pens left. There are a couple over here in the Model 2. This is the new one, their new material. It's a matte material, just like the other ones were. This one's like a super dark navy with, I guess, gold, although it looks kind of bronze inclusions. So you get the focus point right. That's better, I guess. Yeah. There you go. That's a 45, of course. These come in a lot of different styles because they'll, like the inclusions will be different on every one. They're really cool. I like the ones that have a lot of gold in them, but these two that are left here are a little bit more sedate. There will be more later. There's Jim Rouse doing some nib stuff here. Oh, he's working on one of the pens that I was hoping I might be able to score, but somebody else did. Those guys. Looks like a Groucho Marx cigar. Fair enough. Can we send one to the UK? They do ship to the UK. I'm not muling stuff though. This is the ink testing station here at the Chicago Pen Show, which is pretty awesome. And if the numbers are to be believed, there are 300 inks that you can test. These pull out or unscrewed? Got stuck? Cool. And they're just all put together in these little pens. So they're ready to go, and you can test them out. They have lists of all the inks, so you can you know, make a little squiggle or a box or whatever next to the ones you like, and you can go find them on the floor. Really helpful guy here. That and this construction is really cool. I mean, look at these guys. Like a piece of plexi, two pieces of plexi with some feet. Really neat idea. Great inclusion. Let's see, might as well go back this direction. This is Michael from Michael's Fat Boys. You're fine, man. I'll just go around you. Yeah, this is live. This is Michael, the maker of Michael's Fat Boys, who has now got fountain pens in addition to the ballpoints and such. Oh, Mike's doing those too. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, check that out. Yep. Mike is unfortunately not at this show, but he has got a bunch of nibs for you, I guess. That's awesome.
This is available actually we have a few at FPH.
Oh, you can go to FPH's site and find the fountain pens. Pick up this red one right quick. This is a prototype. You can't have this one. He'd probably sell it.
You can buy it here.
Yeah, you could buy it here. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be heavy, but it definitely isn't. This has a pretty good balance to it, I think. I am not...
My website, call me.
Yeah, you can go to the website or give them a call if you really want. Let me find... you have a card out? There we go. That's it right there. michaelspens.com. Check that out. All right. Thanks, Michael. Have all manner of custom wood pens here. Hi, folks. Just doing a little live YouTube walk around for folks who can't make it to the show, or who might come tomorrow. I don't know. Get some close-up action here. Oh, this is a really beautiful burl on these. Emboina burl? Awesome. All different sizes or styles. There's a website here too. So here, if you don't catch this now, you can go back and check it out later, but it's mswoodturnings.com. No, Alexander, I haven't gotten into PIF yet. We are still in the atrium. Pen Collectors America is here. There are kids scavenging, or I don't know, kids been scavenging today? No? Yeah, tomorrow probably. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we'll go to the PIF here in a little bit. You can find all sorts of things at pen shows. People don't just bring pens. Sometimes they also bring things like watches, the odd pocket knife, although that doesn't look like it's for sale. I've gotten watches, right? A cell phone, for instance, things you can't have. This is Daryl with all the awesome Mitsubi things. There he is. We're live on YouTube right quick.
Oh no!
Oh yes. Look at these beautiful notebooks.
You picked the cashmere one like right off the bat. Look at him.
I've got good taste. This is cashmere apparently. So it's dry clean only?
It's not clean. Please just don't even. So that's cashmere. This is with a little wool in it, and then this is a short hair wool. This is funny because this is actually owned. This wool is from a farm owned by a friend of mine.
Oh, nice.
Island off the coast of Japan called Omas, and we take all of it. So that's the only
I don't know if can y'all hear him talking, because he's been talking. If not, I will re-say it, but I don't know. We'll see in a second. Usually somebody will comment. No? Oh, that sucks. Here, let's see if I can turn this thing around. I don't know if there's any way to do it. Maybe I just go like this. All right, say some things.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is actually a short hair wool from a farm owned by a friend of mine on an island off the coast of Japan. So that makes us the only bookmaker with our own sheep farm, because we're dumb like that. You know, I mean, you're already gonna make like these notebooks, and you're gonna pull out all the stops. You might as well go all the way. Yeah. So that's that.
Yeah. And all of these support a really awesome cause. You want to give like an elevator talk about your?
Oh, sure. So
Yeah.
actually, every single one of these diaries is actually handmade by a person living with an intellectual or physical disability. And what we do is we take the profits from these diaries and we roll it back into employment, training, and medical support for these folks. So, surprise, it's a social enterprise masquerading as a bookmaker, right? So the books are actually handmade in our Singapore atelier, and they come with a certificate that's hand signed by the people who make the diary for you. So that's our first operation. And then what we've announced at Chicago is actually these, which are pen cases. So this is really interesting because this is our second operation, and it's in Indonesia. So what we've done is we've used laser cutters, CNC mills, and 3D printers. And what we've done is we've created an impact-resistant pen case. And the fun thing about this is these are actually made in Indonesia by women who are domestic violence victims. And so what we do is we take the funds from these pen cases and then we roll it back into shelter programs and teach them all of the high-tech skills like laser cutting and CNC milling that we previously did. And what that does is that increases their employability and gives them the financial independence to break free from their circumstances and sort of start life anew. So everything that we do is built around that enduring social mission, not the sort of I'll donate like 5% of profits to charity sort of social mission, but rather the kind of mission where we say, let's focus on direct impact. Let's employ these people directly, shelter them, train them, and make sure that they can start life again. That's it's kind of a long elevator pitch, but you know.
It was a long. We were on the top floor. It's great.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Do you have a website for these guys? I can show on the camera real quick.
Yeah, of course. So
Yeah.
we're Mitsubi, and that's our website and our Instagram right there.
There we go.
And so the website is where you can read about our story, and we actually ship worldwide, so you can order from anywhere, and we'll get it to you. And the Instagram is where we announce everything, and it's pretty cool if I do say so myself.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Alexander Kramer says hi.
Oh, hello. we've got like a rotating cast of people who like just stop by, buy like 6 diaries, and walk off.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And they come in all kinds of cool colors. Let me get the shot of the table here. Going from rabbits and dragonflies to all sorts of interesting designs.
You want to see these. This is actually our natural dyed indigo from Okayama, and you can actually feel, if you feel the fabric on these, you feel that the indigo stiffens the fabric, so this feels very different from the wave patterns.
I'll come back when I have an extra hand.
Oh yeah.
This microphone is very directional, it turns
It's very
out.
directional, yeah.
Thanks, Daryl.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by.
And we have Pen World here, if you'd like to get a subscription to those guys.
Oh, it was terrible.
And then, around this side, I hope y'all could make out Daryl's stuff. I decided to hand hold the mic. I'm using this little microphone right here. This is a new setup for me, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, good. So you did hear. That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's actually, I hadn't asked him for the elevator pitch either, so that was new to me. These folks were here last year too, actually, with these awesome, like sort of decoupage and painted pen cases. You can see the inside they put in there. Yeah, definitely +1 for Daryl, maybe +5. That guy's pretty great. I hadn't met him before this weekend, but he is a really cool guy. We have the Tasha stuff here. All manner of awesome ruchis and such. Oh, she's still setting up, so there we go. No, I don't know. Some things aren't on stands yet. It'll clear up. Look at this gold one right here. Super pretty. And turning around here, we have Von Moos. So if you're looking for a pen that's a bit like a magic wand, that's the way to go. These come in all kinds of styles, many of them encrusted in jewels. And then Ryan Krusak's set up here. And there are some things on here that you need to see for sure. So one is, look at these etched scales in the top of this mermaid scrimshaw. I need about 3 more hands. Oh yeah, there you go. Give it a turn. What was the name of his company? Mitsubi, M-I-T-S-U-B-I. Is that what that was? There you go. Yeah, there's the beautiful scrimshaw. I want this this scales illustration on all of my pens. It's great. Super cool.
Doing more of it, for sure.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, and I got to come up with more motifs. Like I think on the koi, I think having the bamboo engraved in the cap. I can't believe I didn't think of it before. It's just sometimes the light goes on and you're like, oh, duh. So that's kind of what happened here, and I did it on the dragons.
Oh yeah, it's much more subtle on the black, but
It is.
totally there.
When the light catches it just right, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nice little surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then these are done in green swirly ebonite sections. I always have ebonite sections, but now it's green swirly ones to go with the hand-painted koi. Thanks, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
We had a cool conversation with somebody all about koi. Turns out koi can be very expensive.
They can be. I was really
What
shocked.
was it, 5-foot koi for like $5,000?
$8,000.
$8,000 koi. Maybe you want an $8,000 goldfish. I mean, go for it. I mean, we're at a pen show, so we can't talk too much crap, but whoa. Whoa. I also got dragons worked into pens, butterflies with purple ebonite sections. The lighting in here really comes and goes, but let's see, where's my focus point? That's a little bit better. Yeah. All these hand-painted by Ryan. How much work would you say goes into, say, the butterflies?
A lot. Each butterfly takes about an hour just to paint the butterfly, maybe an hour and a half. So it's pretty tedious work. And requires...
Come by Ryan's Tedious Pens.
That's right. One of these. Without these, I couldn't do it.
I have to get some of those.
You need some of those.
Cool. I know.
You need some of those. If you're going to do that, you definitely need some of those.
I'm not going to do that. It would be awful. Oh, and this one. I got to show this one too.
Ocean Jasper. And inside here, if you get it just right, there's a little tiny pocket with crystals in it.
Yeah, I'm not going to get it just right on this one, unfortunately. The focus on YouTube Live is not great.
Okay.
But let's take our word for it. In those little pockets are shiny little crystals.
The labradorite will probably show up.
Yeah, labradorite for sure. Yeah. We have pens made out of all kinds of things, but not many people have pens made out of stone. That's extra cool. 6. I was eyeballing these over here. Burls with entirely different colors going on. Look at those guys.
Orange Heart Burl. Amboina. I have no idea. I just saw it in the bin at one of my wood suppliers. He had no idea, and I thought it was pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like, I don't know, cells or like plant cells or
Yeah.
something.
And this one here is Jatoba.
Awesome. And these are antler, which are just getting blown out by all the light here in the atrium all of a sudden. We have these big skylights here in the atrium, which is really nice for a lot of pens because it really shows up some of Ryan's stuff and the Franklin Christoph stuff and others. But it is kind of terrible for trying to do live video. There's a Crusac. And here are some Crusacs selling things. We almost never come to one of these and don't walk away with some jewelry. I hear we're your best customers, right? Yeah. This one's a Tiffany box. Oh, Tiffany chain on this one, I bet, huh? Yeah, nice. Get all kinds of pen wraps here as well. Have an eye on this Iron Man guy down here. Yeah. All the Crusacs at work. Well, except for Caspian. He might not be at work. I don't know.
He didn't feel like doing any more than journals. He was doing the comic book journals.
Yeah, those are cool. Got done with it, huh? Well, it's good to take breaks. You don't want to. He's 5. He's taking federally mandated breaks until he's 16. All right, let's go up this way. So this is kind of an oddly put together show, actually, in that we have this big atrium, and then we have sort of 2 wings going this way. Only a couple of makers over this direction, but you go down that direction, all the way down to the end is Dan Smith. He's one of the only, there's only a couple of nib workers here, and he's one of them, so. Edison Pen Co. came this year. I don't know if it's their first time here. It's the first time I've seen them. They brought all kinds of cool stuff, including this one, which looks super neat, and the orange and purple above it. All kinds of beautiful pens. I really like the shape of these guys. They're slightly hourglassed, which I think is pretty neat. Give you a quick sweep. I have a small pen in this finish.
Like that. Like whatever jumped into your gut.
There's Les telling a story. It's probably made up. It doesn't sound real. I don't know.
Great story, great pens.
And Brian Gray down here. Awesome. Just doing a little bit of YouTube Live.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have it yet, it's time to get one, Christine. You'll be here tomorrow. This way. This is Renzo from Papier Plume.
Howdy.
They have all kinds of cool stuff you're not going to find at any other tables. Go
Fagianato.
ahead now, work around you. Yeah, whole trays full of Fagianato pens and various finishes. Some of these are pretty new.
These are new. This is new.
What's hard to see on the camera is that if you, well, is that the colors are sort of layered on top of one another.
So these are new because, like in the old ones, you can see that it's more solid, I guess you can say, and on these, it's more clear. So it's more transparent than translucent. Yeah. So, yeah, like that one there, you can kind of see through it a lot better.
Yeah.
We already sold some of them, so.
I showed one of Audrey's on cam a few times.
Yeah.
I've seen some of these guys. Are these materials poured by them?
Yep.
Fagianato makes his own materials,
He makes his
right?
own materials, and
Yep.
these are new as well. This is with a dragonfly. I don't know if you can see that. So those are new.
There's some Arushi work next to
Yeah,
there.
and these guys.
Yeah, that blue and yellow one is a real
Yeah.
stunner for sure.
That's a beaut. And I think this is new. Jean-Pierre Lepine.
Jean-Pierre Lepine pens.
Yeah. It's a new color for the indigo.
Yeah, I guess I just find stuff at this table you don't find anywhere else. This is where you'll also find the Pen Show exclusive inks, Da Blue, and Da Bootlegger's Sacrament. Looks like they still have several bottles, so you haven't gotten here yet. You'll be able to get some tomorrow. There's the colors. You can also look back at my channel. I've got a review of those not too long ago. Along with other inks, some of them for fountain pens, some of them for calligraphy pens. You can see the top ones are, these are obviously more calligraphy style, far more saturated, plus they say calligraphy on the top. Which one is tending to be more popular? I don't know. Which of those pen show inks is looking more popular?
Sacrament?
The Sacrament's a little bit more popular. All right. I think that was my favorite out of the two as well.
I think Sacrament. Yeah. I think it's a close run.
So several left. You'll probably be able to get some tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't wait until Sunday.
We made more than last year.
That's good. You can also find wax and seals at this table. I believe this is the only place in the show to find wax and seals. You have the ones that are wicked. You have the regular sticks.
Super pliable.
Yeah, look at that guy go.
Good for going through the mail.
Yep. Yeah, these have survived in the mail really well.
Not going through the mail.
Oh, really? Oh.
These will break. So,
Oh, interesting. Yeah, all of mine are pretty bendy, I think. So that's why they've worked.
Yep.
I hadn't made that connection. You can seal with handles. Oh, let's see. I don't know. I can't get to focus on these very well. I'll take my word for it, perhaps. If you want to seal, check out papierplume.com or go visit them in New Orleans.
come on down.
Come on down to Papier Plume. Visconti table. Oh, you need to get more stamps? Yeah, you do. Hey, a little bit of YouTube Live. Hey, folks. This is Cult of London? Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. I'm actually walking around the ballroom and hadn't seen y'all. I didn't even look over here. I know.
How can you miss us?
Because you were in here and I was looking in the wrong place. That's how it goes. I think we're going to check out all of the new stuff from Visconti, including some actually wildly understated watches. These are very cool. Yeah, man. Give a little pass over the table. I think this sort of clear and smoke one. What do you call this model in the front here?
That's the Opera Silver Dust.
Ah, the Opera Silver Dust. I think that's the best looking of those versions. Super neat. And then over here, let me scoot in front of you right quick. If you're into Victorian pencils, I don't believe any of these are actually for sale, but Joe Nemechek has a really kind of ridiculous number of Victorian pencils. Most of these are real tiny, without a sense of scale. There's a finger for scale, so some of these are pinky-sized, tiny little Victorians. There you go. They are a little bit crazy. Here's one that looks like a unicycle, which I think is hilarious. We have little tiny, what do you call those things? Bellows, fireplace bellows. There's an acorn, tennis rackets, all kinds of things. Some have magnifying glasses built into them. Really cool stuff. If I liked pencils, it would probably be some of these. Oh, is that there's a stout, a bottle of stout, a fish. Let's see, I'm moving around this direction. All manner of pin boxes. Oh, wow, $50. Super well priced pin boxes. What are y'all laughing about?
Trying new equipment.
Yeah, well, it's working out kind of okay.
Nice.
Turns out I have to turn this around if I want anybody to hear stuff in front of me. Yeah, Smith is over here grinding on things. He's just using sandpaper today.
Yeah.
Real old
That's all
school.
I had in the woodshed.
Yeah. It's either that or the axe. We have Sarge Lee over here, who is responsible for reminding me that I am in Central Time and not Eastern, and that I was 45 minutes late on my broadcast. So, there you go. You have a pin from Dan arriving tomorrow. Cool. Yeah. He has a really wide selection of pens, way wider than last year, out here on the table. Inks and all of those sorts of things. Here's a wild Dan. Hi, Dan. He was trying to fade away from the camera. I should have let him. I feel a little bad now.
That's because I was such a jerk. Sure, I deserve it.
Yeah. And then this is the big ballroom. Oh, it's actually much cooler. Goodness. It's kind of cooled down in here a little bit in terms of the crowd as well. It was pretty busy earlier. As you walk in the door here on the other side, you end up with the Van aisle. It is Friday. That's a well-appointed desk. We do a little pan around the room for you. It's a pretty calm little crowd, but it's also a pretty good-sized room. I find the lack of Brad's butt disturbing. Brad is not here, so no Brad's butt. I'll try to find some other butts for you. We'll see what we can do. All right. So here is part of the Van Ness ink wall. Going through here. Well, come on through. I don't mean to take up the whole aisle. There's a wild Lisa sighting.
Line things when you have like plain paper and you put it behind the plain paper.
We got pug socks. Pug socks.
Pug socks.
Pug socks.
All right. Hiding behind the table with her pug socks. Still some color verse left. She's out of a few. I managed to snag a little bit. What do we got here? Oh, well-appointed desk. I now have a well-appointed desk sticker. There we go. Yes, I've been tagged.
Actually, come to my website.
I don't know. I don't.
Yay.
There's no way anybody's heard of me and not you. There's no way that's true.
I don't know. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi.
Somebody better say hi to Anna. She's going to sit here behind me.
Hi. I'm so tired. Are you tired?
A little
tired
bit.
Today.
Well, you've been working.
I have been working.
I haven't really
need
been
more
working.
coffee.
I've been just kind of dinking around. There's
Hi, Tony.
Yeah, there we go. Now they're rolling in.
Hello.
There's a little bit of a delay. So.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There you go. See, look at you.
Oh, look at you with your fancy camera and your microphone.
I know, right? It's working
You are
out
really-
okay.
You are totally working it.
I'm trying. I gotta have some kind of shtick.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
All right.
All right. Hey, hello. Hello, everybody.
There's everybody.
We've been selling Colorverse like crazy.
Yeah? Looks like you still have a few left.
We do have a few left, but it's never the colors anybody wants. Does anybody want black? We have lots of black.
Never. We got this Electron down here. That looks exciting.
I do. I like Selectron and Electron.
Even the matter looks cool, man.
Yeah,
That gray,
matter,
that sounds neat.
It's like 2 shades of gray. Warm gray, cool gray.
Yeah.
Yep.
Astrophysics looks Vortex Motion looks dope.
Yeah, I do dig that one.
That looks
And
cool.
I love Mars Curiosity. It really looks like, it looks like the surface of Mars, though I've never been there myself.
Looks exactly like
if
surface of
anybody
Mars.
can hitch up a ride for me, I'll go.
There you go.
I'm in. It's Friday video.
It's my Friday video.
Yeah.
No, not fruit. Oh, food?
Food.
Yeah. We're just...
Kimberly's hiding out in the back.
I was facing the wrong direction. Come on, let's switch around. There we go. There's Kimberly.
Yep.
She gave me a ride from the airport, so everybody give Kimberly a hand. She managed to pick me up. We went and hunted down some donuts.
Some donuts. Got to do the donuts.
Yep.
Krispy Kreme and lots of them.
Oh, that's good.
Like-
Oh, yeah, I ate one earlier.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I'm thinking it might have been 24 or 48 hours old.
Oh, at least.
No.
Yesterday we got them, so yeah.
24
Yes.
hours. 24, yeah.
24
hours.
Squishy Inc. had to have 3 dozen, so
Yes.
she said, I'm gonna eat all of these donuts, and then she had 2 in the car and said that's kind of enough.
Hey,
So-
Brian. Hey, everybody.
Yeah. You come to these pin shows. The best thing about pin shows is pin people.
Yes,
Absolutely.
And we're gonna have pin show mixer tomorrow night. Tonight is the auction.
The auction.
Right.
And I do know some people are getting interviewed tonight. Daryl said he had his interview.
Yes.
Yeah,
Daryl
Daryl's
has
getting
his-
interviewed
yeah.
tonight
From Masubi,
for the BYOB. Yeah, we
Yep.
talked to Daryl earlier. I'm doing mine tomorrow.
Oh.
Nick is going to be live on the show tomorrow night.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
And
So-
Lisa's doing hers
Lisa's,
tomorrow.
Lisa's doing one too? All right.
Yeah,
So
little something.
Jenny's going to be busy.
Yep.
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
Yes, he will.
I just feel like he put a face on the Slack. Oh, no, it went away. But there's a lot of us slackers here.
Yes.
Tons of slackers.
Yeah.
And if you're within like a, 7-hour drive radius, come on down.
Yeah.
See you guys.
All right. Can't escape. I got you this way now. I know. All kinds of cool things here at the Van Ness table as well. The focus is terrible on this, so I'm not going to try to get too close to anything.
Brand new special edition. Out on that, okay?
Oh yeah, sorry. I skipped the brand new all black Safari.
Can you see it?
Black on black.
No, it's
on
so
black.
stealthy, it's not showing up.
Did you get an all black safari button?
Oh
Yes,
yes,
he
a
did,
Safari
she did.
Forever button along with a, hang on, an
Okay,
All-Star
everybody can go ahead and
Always.
vote right now. See
Yeah.
on your thing. Look. Looky here.
Yeah,
Look.
let us know which of these you align yourselves with. I like the black, but I'm also all-star always, so I'm gonna have to mix
You're
and
just
match.
confused.
This is just wrong. Like I shouldn't even say that out loud.
Tony votes neither.
I'm a neither. Sadly, I'm a neither.
Oh man. This year it's all-star always. All right, cool.
Or you could just vote Country Stewart Churchill because that's what I vote.
That's a solid vote. Yeah.
Pen. Jinhao Sharks.
Oh yeah, we have those too.
Shark pens? Yeah, you can find shark pens at the PIF table too, I believe.
Yeah, but those
so
are
there's some
the sparkle shimmer.
some Conway Stewarts there. Oh man, these are
It's
awesome.
gorgeous. I love them.
Oh man. So what's the price range for these Conway Stewarts?
400 to 700.
Yeah, I might not get one this time, but eventually. I tend to get my Conway Stewarts at auctions.
These are the Benus and those. Those are in
Yeah.
their price range.
Yep. The Benu pens. Lots of bling here from Benu pens. Yeah, there's a Copper Y Studio there, and the black one is behind it. Yep. You got the desk pen, which is actually a whole lot bigger than the regular neck pen. Those are pretty cool. I've had my eye on one of those for a while. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I haven't got one, but I want one. I love desk pens.
I actually use mine, the desk pen, more than I thought I would. Yeah, I forget you're on the camera. I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop talking.
She forgot she was in public. You make a non-desk pin in the desk pin size? Yeah, I agree. I think that'd be good. Because the neck pin size is a little bit small, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey Trevor, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. All kinds of other ink here on the ink wall. All manner of Ackermans, including the Big Dutch Master bottles. These bottles are enormous. We've got, well, you know, all kinds of things, swatches and such. Yeah, the desk pen does have a number 6 size nib, which is good. Paper and whatnot. Oh, look at these tiny little Midori nooks. Those are cute. Over here. Hey, John. Oh, Howard. Duh. Yeah, sorry, Howard. This is a Howard. Yeah. This is Mario's corner back here.
Thanks. Oh, Mario.
Yeah, if you want something kind of
Illicit.
that definitely is not happening live on YouTube. We did have a whiskey tasting last night. That was I'm going to say rousing success.
I thank you very much. I would agree. And a good time was had by all.
Yeah, that's right. And some of them remember it. This is Toys in the Attic. You can find them on the website tfta.us. I can't get it to focus on this card, I don't think, but I'm trying here. There we go. There's all manner of things that are difficult to find, limited editions, rows of little mountaintops. Oh, Plainfield, Illinois, huh? Neat. Yeah, we're out here in Hampton Hills, which is a little township sort of critter, a bit north and west of Chicago. It's actually kind of a long drive from the airport, so I'm glad I got a nice ride. There's ASC Arco, that guy. Some beautiful marbled blue, whole manner of Omas. I love this sort of snaky Omas here, this yellow and black. It's a good corner to come and find some watches as well. This is actually where I got my P38 watch. There's one that looks just like it. Got my eye on this orange and like titanium guy too, which is kind of calling my name. He's actually also got, instead of just tables up here at the front, he's also got a whole like row back here with actually some fairly decent lighting, which is nice. But all manner of Omas and Parker and Montegrappa and Watermans and Pelicans, rare inks. He's usually got some Penman inks down here. I don't think any sapphire. Those things are hard to get and they go away immediately. But well, actually, that might be. There's a Penman sapphire. Let me see if it's got ink in it. There's a bottle of ink in there, y'all. So if you want some Penman sapphire, go see Toys in the Attic. I bet he will sell it to you. Sunglasses, for some reason. Here's why. A little bit of leather. Oh, these nice leather writing pads. These are cool for 20 bucks. Continuing around the room. Vintage pens. Things in fancy boxes. I spy a Beatles pin over here. All kinds of really gorgeous Omas here at Manu's table. I've been looking at these. Those are fashion Omas Paragons. They are gorgeous. They're like 000 numbered, which is real attractive. There's Manu, the guy behind Armoni Simone Club. All sorts of, oh, look at these. I haven't even seen these yet. Whole case of wooden Omas pens. It's a bright green 360. Hold on a second, I'm going to pick that up. Look at that spring green. And it's a fountain pen even. Oh man, that's a problem. I'll put that back there for now. I might be coming back. A whole bunch of these 360s in that kind of snaky yellow and black color. Some big old wall Eversharps, including this new one, which is sort of a deep blue, with a bunch of chatoyants in the barrel. This one is, I want to say, the newest one in the Deco Band collection. Oops, that's a little bit unscrewed. There we go. Which is a beautiful pen. This is the Israel 70th Anniversary Limited Edition. Oh, so is the dark one. I actually didn't even know that. And this is Jimmy Dolof's table. Jimmy Dolof isn't here. He had to go home, but his daughter is usually running the show over here. She just happens to have wandered off. We'll find Susie later. But look at some of this stuff here. On a pen that looks like a crown. This absolutely beautiful Pelican with Raiden. Super gorgeous. Oh, a big one with a dragon on it. I'm not actually sure what that is even. Some Mont Blanc limited edition inks. If you still want to get some Shakespeare, they've got it here, which is kind of interesting. You never know what you're going to find at Jimmy's table. Look at that guy. That's a real pretty pen. Pan over. Oh, he's got one of these orange Omases as well. That's always a problem. Here's Martin crawling out from underneath his table. You think we have him really backed into a corner here. If you want to get some pens repaired, come check out Martin's table. Or if you want to... Oh, you didn't bring the vanishing points with him. Oh, did you? Yeah. He usually has a whole... yeah, he's got a whole display of really rare vanishing point stuff. Definitely worth coming to see, even if you can't talk him into selling them to you. Oh, he'll show them. Just won't sell them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, all kinds of stuff over here. I didn't realize this is yours as well. Hey, what's your name, man?
Brandon.
It's Brandon. You're helping out Martin?
Yep.
Right on. I'll give you a quick look inside this case here. Oh, look at that. Little stock first year Mandarin. That is a bright yellow pen, man.
And then this one's actually from Japan. Those are from Japan too.
Yeah, Japan only.
Yeah.
I'm putting this orange one right here.
Yeah.
And that guy
2007.
in the case. Yeah. Also all manner of Bexleys. Yeah, a few Bexleys anyway. Some Monteverdes. These big Sequoias, which I think are pretty sweet.
Yeah. And we also have different colorways in them. Different Monteverdes. And Schaefer's and new old stock.
All kinds of new old stock. These very shiny Schaefers. I think this guy, only 150 for this one. I'm gonna have to come back to this table. Not gonna buy stuff live on camera, but I may have to come back. Parker Jotters, which are actually great little pens. See, when people use these pens, oh no, I lost the comment. Oh, there it is. When people buy these pens, they use them to write. They're meant to be collector's items still for some of years. Kind of both. It depends on who you're talking to. There are lots of people. I'm a user, so when I buy these, I'm going to use the pen. But there are some that people just kind of keep hold of or pass on to kids or whatever, and also some people that do both, that will keep some that are extra special, and then will also like to have a bunch that they use. But even using these pens, they will last a very, very long time. Some of them generations, already have lasted generations. So a little bit of both, man. A little bit of both. We have thepinmarket.com. This is Nathaniel. Nathaniel has all kinds of cool stuff, including just binders and binders of pens. We're new here on Consignment. All of them actually labeled, which is kind of nice. Lots and lots of vintage pens are not labeled. So if you don't know what you're looking at, you don't have any idea what sort of price range you're in. But these are guys that are looking really good. We were talking about how long it takes to go through and figure out what the heck some of these things are. Man. We're going to see how many of these he can carry without dropping them. But, yeah. Yeah, man, there's all kinds of cool pins in here. Thanks, Nathaniel. He was helping us drink some whiskey last night. Yeah. Here's a set that I keep looking at.
You betcha.
Absolutely beautiful Mont Blancs. In their book boxes. Oh, what are these? Mythical Creatures of Paradise. Oh, wow.
Hand-painted porcelain-capped Mont Blanc from Meissen. So these are genuine designs from the Meissen Corporation with the twin sabers there. And they date back to the 1700s when Asian pottery was really big in Europe. And these are all handmade porcelain and painted designs. And each pen is a different mythical creature from Asian and European mythology.
Cool. All in display boxes even.
Yeah. The Rider Series pens, they make about 40,000 of each. They only made 1,500 of these.
Oh, wow.
So they're actual limited. It's not,
not like
limited.
Just kind of limited.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
You bet. Thank you.
Also, of course, lots of Lamy stuff over here. If you're into more modern things.
Try all of the different nib sizes from extra fine to 1.5 millimeter.
Yeah, you can come out and try all the nib sizes, he says, from extra fine to 1.5 millimeter. Let me look at the comment that I got here. We're watching communications have progressed since School Down, the first TV transmission. Yeah, man, we are in the future. Do I need help with the whiskey? There was a lot of whiskey, David. We were doing sips because there are so many different kinds. You don't want to waste your time just drinking just one. Founding Fathers would be, I think anybody from that time period would be astounded. Even the futurists then would be pretty astounded. This table is all full of awesome vintage stuff over here. And then tons of awesome Lamy stuff here, including lots and lots of 2000s and various odd nib sizes and such. Collector's editions, All-Stars and Safaris if you're into those kinds of things. Even like Picos and all that jazz. Pencils. And it's a really great table. And this dude over here who is engaged in conversation with Ron Zorn will tell you all kinds of stuff about Lamys. I have found out all kinds of things about Lamys. We've got some wheeling and dealing going on over here. Several signs of this sort, the I buy old pens, so that's a good thing to see. I know, the orange and yellow vanishing points are pretty sick. They're also fairly expensive at the like $500 range. Come through this way. Here's a motley assortment of people. Paul Arano, the Grand Poobah of the Black Pin Society, David Isaacson, Ron Like. Oh man. That's what I said. Oh yeah, I was talking into this, sorry. That's all right. Oh, all the sniping going back and forth. I'm waiting for the auction tonight when it'll probably get really interesting. This guy will not let me buy anything. He'll sell it to me tomorrow. Yeah, bid him up. That seems mean. Yeah.
A vulgar plug for the Fountain Pen Journal, Vintage Pen Journal. Everything from ink to ethics,
I wouldn't
and
get
everything
it.
in between.
I wouldn't get it. They allowed David Isaacson in the magazine.
An article on contemplating the El Costo Model 430 Hispana and other vintage pencil sharpeners. Knew this issue. Anyway.
I was disappointed you didn't bring the pencil sharpeners with you.
I flew. I will bring them to Columbus. I'll bring them to Raleigh. So on. No, I know. I love them. I really do. Josh, you want to do this?
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here so we can do some wheeling and dealing.
Sign up to the,
we have a live sign up.
I might want to witness this.
There we go. That's right.
This is the first time anybody has signed up for the Fountain Pen Journal.
Not really.
Don't be showing people's personal information on the camera, man. People watch this occasionally.
Personal information.
All kinds of repair and beautiful pins here. Closing up? All right, we'll be back tomorrow. I was thinking it looked a little bare. Everything's closed up. It's getting late at the pin show. This closes at, does David Isaacson come to the Triangle Pin Show? He does. He does come out there. He missed it last year, so a lot of us got really good deals on some pins at the pins at the auction. It's never going to happen again. This is Sarge, the one-man pin show, and Detlef Bittner doing some dealing, it appears. Hey, Det. Hey, Sarge. This is a very dangerous table full of all of the awesome things. If there's something at this table, you can probably rest assured it is pretty great. He doesn't bother with bad stuff. Look at this crazy snake skin pattern. These beautiful cross hatches. This way.
Locking piston or something.
And here are some truly huge pins. I have no idea what most of these are, I'm going to tell you, but that's okay. You come here to learn. I'll talk to Sarge about these later. It's a giant orange deco band. That's kind of up my alley. There's a whole bunch of Arco. Ooh, there's an Arco with like a gold cap. Nuts. Nuts. There's no way I can afford that, but it looks awesome. Let's see, let's go over here right quick. Still got like half the ballroom to go through, so I'm going to go through the middle fairly quickly. But we have Lemur Ink. I've been talking to this dude from Lemur Ink for a little bit this morning. He is a super cool dude. So go to lemurink.com, and if you use the code LemurTroop at checkout, you get 10% off. There's free shipping over $20. He's got an assortment of all kinds of things, inks and pens, all that jazz. Go check him out there. Fortunately, a brown LB5 had just been bought. Yeah, that's rough. There's Crystal from Squishy Ink. She has some hippos here that somebody didn't collect, and I know. So if you come to the show, you might be able to get yourself a hippo. Also, this ink, which I haven't had a chance to review yet, but I have been using in pens a lot. This is Hawaii Blue from KWZ, and you're only going to find this at, what is it, squishy.ink? Or no, hipponoto? Yeah, hipponoto.com. Steal you a hippo. Tony wants me to steal him a hippo.
If you buy it at the show, we're donating $3 from the sale to the paid forward table. So, yeah. Yeah, next time.
The remnants of those donuts we were talking about last time. Are these the only ones left? Nice. We have the pay it forward table. Some volunteers. All kinds of things that people have paid forward. I might pay forward or take forward that peanut butter pretzels. Oh yeah, look at this pen sloth. That's adorable. I want that.
You want the audience to see?
Yeah. What's this? Oh yeah, we'll just do some recursion right here. Here's Jim. Robo Jim. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's getting weird. All right, good stuff. Not yet. I think it is.
Something that's videoing the,
Yeah, it's like that mirror thing. Yeah. This is this awesome camera that Jim's been borrowing this weekend. We may have taken some pictures on it while you were away from your table.
That's fine. It's all right.
I mean, you say that, but you haven't seen the pictures yet. I can't show them on video. I don't have an adult tag. No, there's nothing terrible.
There's like Eleanor.
Yeah.
May the 4th.
We have coloring books here as well. Oh, pen sleeves. Oh, it's Elizabeth Newton. Yeah, we were looking at some of those earlier. If you're just now getting into fountain pens, or if you know a kid or somebody you're trying to drag kicking into the world of awesome stationery stuff, you have to go to the PIF table, pay it forward. You get pay it forward starter kits. They have pens and notebooks and ink and all kinds of good things in there. And you just come by and pick them up. If you have a pen that you've not used in a while and you think would be better in the hands of somebody who is just getting started, I'm going to take some pictures. Come and bring it to the table. If you see a pen on the table that you really have to have, you can have it. That's how the Pay It Forward table works. Also, really cool stickers. So, come check that out. And we have La Petite Princesse. That is cool. I hadn't even noticed what was all on that shirt yet. Nice. I was reminded yesterday that it's the May the 4th, and so I wore my Star Wars t-shirt, which I just happened to have with me. There's proof. There's my well-appointed desk sticker. I hadn't intended to, but I did have it with me. You can get some trail mix if you're feeling haggard. Pardon me. Through.
I couldn't get enough. I got to get back in. This
guy's just following me around.
That's right. I'm a stalker.
Picture. So this way. Here we have Main Street Pens. Ron Zorn and Robin Zorn selling pens, doing repairs. Getting some repairs done. Ron Zorn is really good at that stuff. He's done some repairs for me in the past, including my grandfather's 51, which I was real hesitant to do myself. So he took it all apart, showed me how to do it. There's Tom Bailey with a kind of sick collection of Pelicans over here that he'd probably be willing to sell you. Yep, Jane Henry. Oh, sorry, did you say something else? Who else is everyone at PIF? Oh, sorry. I missed the text thing. It's hard to keep track of chat on here, actually. Yeah, Tiny Badge, Penguin Treat, and Ollie Hobbies. Oh, that's Tiny Badge. We actually haven't met. I haven't seen her since until now, so we'll see how that goes. I will meet her later. Hi. Here's a Nick Pang. He's not doing anything obscene at the moment. He probably will later. He's going to be on BYOB tomorrow night, so listen live for that. And so Nick's stuff that he brings to pen shows, he'll sell you, but mostly he buys stuff at pen shows, I think. And let's see. Over here, if you want repair parts, here are repair parts, man. Bodies, nibs, caps, bars. Some more nibs. I have to check out some of these nibs, see what we get here. Get my fingers in here. Parts pins of all kinds and descriptions. Everything down to hardware and finials and tiny screws. All the things you need to fix a pen that you have that's broken. Pelicans. There's Bill Weekly, who's also he's probably saying something. He's probably saying something crazy over there. On this side, we're looking for some Nakia or Nakia. Look at these guys. Take a look at this table. Hey, here we have a Wild Ralph sighting.
Hi.
How covered are you in ink? Let's see the other arm.
We're working on it.
That's actually not that bad. I was expecting.
Hey, and it's not red this time, so it doesn't look like it.
Holy smokes. Yeah, that's better. Actually, it can help a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot of nibs stacked on top of a nib. And those.
It's nibs
it doesn't cap.
Well, it will if you use a 3D printer or a lot of sucre.
Yeah, that's some serious juice.
Yeah, you know it.
Holy crap! He's gonna go through that 66 full of ink in a few times.
Yeah, really.
He's used a bottle already of Urshizuku. Yeah, you gotta use the cheap stuff. You're gonna go through bottles a day. Yeah, totally live. Oh, look at these displays. I hadn't seen this. He was still setting up last time I was over here.
Oh, this one, you gotta catch the motion.
It moves. Come on. Oh, pardon me.
It still moves.
I'm gonna just follow it this way. Yes. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Oh, here are some Bexleys and such. You don't find too much more. I bought the third core that used to be sitting in there. That was my first pin show purchase of the weekend. There's a wild Dandon sighting. He's been here all day, and I've seen him about 3 times. Let's see. Oh, we got some more repair over here. We have pintooling.com if you want all kinds of tools and such to work on vintage pins or, well, really any kind of pen. He's got it over here. Little fiber optic lights and section pliers, all kinds of things. Some things I'm not actually sure what they are. Well, man, sometimes a big pen is all you need. This is Tim Pearson's wall of pens. Actually, seems like it's a little bit diminished from what he travels with sometimes. He'll have whole walls of things and video cameras, as you can see here, to try to stem theft and that sort of jazz. They're all marked according to what kinds of nibs they have, which is super convenient, so you don't have to open up every single one if you're looking for a particular thing. You can use that color coding to find it. Let's see, down here, I'm gonna skip some aisles just so we can get done with the show in a reasonable amount of time. But all kinds of ephemera, these things. People are covering up their tables already. I think we're getting down to the last, what time is it? Yeah, I think we close here about 5 or 5:30, so. There's Bert Ozer of Bertram's Inkwell.
How you doing, Mike?
Awesome, and also some people live. What do we have over here? Pens.
All kinds of cool stuff. We don't even put it all out anymore because we're afraid people will want it too much and sell it.
You don't want to
hide
sell
it.
it.
You want to hide it.
You want to hoard it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're my pens.
The wall of refills that travels with them. He's easy to find because you can always find the wall of refills. Hone in on that sucker. Let's see, down here we have tables that are actually mostly empty even. This is Jerry's table from Additive Pens. Here are a couple more Additive Pens. And they're working on several more designs, so those are coming soon. Ralph has been making nibs for them. Jonathan Brooks has been making acrylics for them and Illumilites for them. We have the Kanalea Pen Company. There's Hugh and Carol and Matt, yeah? Yeah, right on. They'll say aloha.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
On that internet thing?
I think so.
It's very cool, man.
Yeah, it seems like we're still live.
Wow.
So.
This is all analog as opposed to the internet.
Yeah, man. We got to have a little bit of both.
We do. We mix it up. Thank you for coming by.
There's still a few of these left. So you come out tomorrow, I think they can probably hook you up.
All right. We can hook you up.
All right.
Yeah. This is very cool what you're doing.
I'm trying.
Very cool.
Because people will look at a pin show and they can't make it to one. It's good.
Very nice.
Yeah. Let's see, we turn around this way. Joe and Cheryl here with all manner of vintage things. If you have questions, they've got answers for sure. Andersons have this entire aisle here. All the things with the blue are them. So notebooks and paper and leather and such down here. There are some Notco cases. Brad couldn't make it out, unfortunately, but they've got some Notco here if you're looking for some. We got a Brian Anderson here.
Try not to do the camera and the microphone.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think it's working kind of okay.
Awesome.
You've got platinums and sailors of all varieties and descriptions, including, let me put my microphone down here for a sec. Brian Anderson takes a lot of your money. Yeah, mine too. I may have given him some today. Including this is the new pen from Sailor, the new North American exclusive. And there's not really enough light right here to show you as nice a pen as this is, but yeah, Stormy Seas is gorgeous. Is that 5-star pens? I'm actually not sure. Not sure. I wish you liked blue pens. Oh, you got some light there? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that helps a lot. Look at that shine.
Got a little sparkle to it.
Hold on a sec, folks. Okay. So I'm live on YouTube, so.
I realize.
Thanks. Audrey here has come to steal a pen. Oh, I dropped all the things. I got a really beautiful pin here from Jonathan Brooks. Somebody wanted to see, so she came to retrieve it. There she is grabbing my pen. Oh yeah, so this is a pen that I got. There it is. The focus is kind of junk, but it's super neat. Yeah. So I finally have a Jonathan Brooks pen. I'm pretty psyched about that. And there's Audrey. All right, go show that to whoever it is.
Thanks, bye.
That was nice. That's a Jonathan Brooks pen. We'll go and see Jonathan here in just a little bit. He and the family are over there in the corner. Yeah, it is a matte finish. It reminds me a lot of like, I don't know, it reminds me of like moths or something, like moth wings, a real cool moth wing. It's like brown and green and yellow. It's beautiful. I'll have better pictures of it later when I'm doing better style video and not the crappy kind of focus that this gives you. They have everything here that you could want, at least most of it. Viscontis, Pilots, some Tashas. I gotta do a review on this silver one right here. I have one, but I haven't had a chance to review it. This here is the new Franklin Christoph. See you later, Angel. Thanks for hanging in as long as you did. Lamy, Faber-Castell, Edison, Schaefer, a wall of ink over here. Retro 51s out the wazoo. Fun little snappy pens. If you're like me, you probably had one of those or 7 of those when you were a kid. There's still some Robert Oster ink left. I got a little Robert Oster ink today. There's the ink color books. This is an adorable working dog who is helping out. She will take off the harness and let you pet the dog if you like, if you happen by. This is an old microphone. Look at that guy. That's pretty dope. As you can see, lots of people have actually already covered up, so I missed some people. But we've gotten through a lot of it. More ephemera, desk sets, blotters. Looks like a barometer. All kinds of stuff here. Schaefers and Schaefers and Schaefers. Targa sets even. Sterling silvers. Let's see. Here's the Bittner table. Bittner has all kinds of awesome stuff. Some Tacticool pins, it looks like here. Tool pins, Graf from Faber-Castells, some Michael's Fat Boy, including this weird swirly one, which is actually super comfortable in your hand. They're ballpoints. Tibaldi's, which you don't see. I haven't seen any of these anywhere else in the room. I always find something good at Detlef's table. Look at this one with gears. Oh.
Take a look right in there. It's a magnifying glass, and there's watch gears under there.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I wish the focus was better, but there are awesome watch gears in there. I'll come around and take some better pictures at some point.
Okay.
YouTube Live is bad at focus.
That sounds good.
And he's actually got a back counter too. This is a good spot.
This is the spot. We won't leave this.
No.
Already leased for the next 10 years.
Some very nice looking pocket watches. Pocket knives. There aren't too many knives at this show. Usually people are selling knives by the dozen, but not too many this time. Here's the Carolina Pen Company. Say hi, you're on camera. She's over there selling pins pretty hard. She sold me a pin earlier today. Yep. Casting spells. She does have a Harry Potter wand over there, made of acrylic. I asked her if she would sell it to me. She will not.
Yes, but it's still real.
I don't know how this pen is still on the table. Looks like goldfish. Oh yeah, that bottom one. Yeah. Well, it's still on the table. It does look oceany. Oh man, I'm running out of juice. Oh no. Fortunately, I'm almost through the room.
We have power packs if you need it.
I'm probably going to go upstairs and plug it in. I'll show y'all what I got from this table. Well, you'll saw actually what I got from this table really briefly. So this black and yellow one, black gold.
And it's like a little hint of sparkle.
Yeah, I can't get the sparkles on camera, unfortunately. Oh, hey, get under the light a little bit closer. Maybe I can. Yeah, there we go, a little bit anyway. Some sparkles. Yeah, that was That was a hard choice. Audrey liked the one I got a little bit better, and that's why I got that one. But this one, that is definitely my style. Yeah. Who are you on Slack? Who?
But I'm never on it because it's blocked at work.
Oh no. Well, this is Popo Pens, who you will never have seen because Slack is blocked at work. You know you want to slack off with the rest of us. All right. So my phone is running out of juice, probably from also running this microphone, I'm guessing, because it pulls a lot of juice off the battery apparently. Oh dang! Hold on a second. Look at these cases. Those $10. What? I don't know. I wish I wasn't flying because I would take some of these home with me. Unfortunately, I did fly. I didn't check any baggage, so I would have to buy a suitcase to put it in. But yeah, you can find all kinds of cool stuff here. I haven't seen Lisa. She must be off shopping. That's always dangerous. The Andersons have their anniversary this weekend, so there you go. All right. Yeah, Christine, go ahead and sign off. I will see y'all later. Simon, thanks for coming and hanging out. I hope y'all got a decent look at what going to a pin show is like. It's kind of like this, just round and round, and awesome people to talk to, things to see, stuff to learn, and it's pretty great. So thanks for coming and watching this live stream, and I'm gonna sign off before my phone absolutely dies. Let's see, we have a couple of people here. This is Roger. He's one of the guys that runs the show here. Runs an excellent show. You can find him with the cowboy hat. Other people dodging the camera. We have Lisa here with her new hairdo.
Yep.
She's feeling funky. All right, so that's it. I hope this live stream has gone kind of well. I'm gonna have to watch it back, see how the microphone and stuff works, see who can hear what, but hopefully it went pretty well. So thanks for joining me, and I will see y'all later on the interwebs. I am done with classes, so reviews and videos of all kinds are going to be popping up soon. Mic worked pretty well. That's good. I'm glad. It's a whole new setup, so it's been a little bit hit or miss, but we'll see how it goes. So anyway, I'll have a lot more stuff coming out soon now that it's summer. I might even have like plant stuff, so y'all like gardening things. Maybe I'll start a new channel, or maybe I'll just like do a garden thing every once in a while to see how the garden grows over the summer. I've got all kinds of paper to try out, including I just got a Hippo Noto a little while ago, and all kinds of other paper. So I've got those reviews coming. I'm going to be doing bag reviews in order to justify my crazy bag habit. Robo Jim has a bag for me actually that I need to get from him. He brought it to the show for me. So anyway, stay tuned for all that stuff, and of course live hangouts roughly 4 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. So that's it. I'm going to sign off. I'll see y'all later. Peace out. How do I stop this? This? There we go.